Hey, good morning. I wanted to go over kind of the new email template structure in HighLevel and how it relates to automations and why you may or may not be seeing some changes inside and outside of your workflows with those email templates. So there was an update recently, and essentially what that is going to do is that when you come into your automation, you can say, hey, I have a reminder email here. And you notice how it says with edits. What this essentially means is that you edited this email template inside of an automation. And now what they're doing is kind of separating it out. So between editing in the automation and editing in the email template area. So when you're seeing this with edits inside of your workflow, what that means is that you edited this email template specific to this automation. So if I go ahead and open this, you can see that this is kind of what it looks like. Now let's duplicate and go back and find that. Which one is this? This is our 24-hour. Oh, I don't know why this is late. That's weird. That's like one big giant link. We're going to fix this while we're here. Okay, well that obviously didn't work. Whatever. Ignore me. Okay. So if I go into, not sites, it's marketing. Oh, sorry, my eye's going crazy right now. All right, let's go ahead into templates and find a consultation call. Okay, 24-hour reminder. This should be it. Okay, so it does actually look the same here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and edit this. We'll go ahead and take this out. This is just not working. What is happening here? Office, save. Okay. Beautiful. All right, so now that that is fixed, I'm going to go ahead and actually save this template. So now you can see that is unlinked, and you'll see a new button here that says sync changes. If I hit this button, this is going to go ahead and sync to all of the automations that this specific email is in. If I do not do that, we'll come back in here and 24-hour appointment reminder. If I click in here, it should still be the same, even though I went ahead and updated it. So here you can see I still have this other area of the link down on while. Whereas, so if I go ahead and do sync changes, you can see you have the ability to go ahead and adjust and say sync changes into whatever workflows you want. Now, again, keep in mind, this is, honestly, I'm not a huge fan. I'm just going to be straight up with you. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think it's more of a pain in the butt because people are going to come into email templates and see the email one way and then go on automation and see it another way. Causes a lot of confusion and frustration because that's not how we're used to this functioning. So that's just one quick note. I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of the changes that have happened and why you might be seeing differences in between what's reflected in templates versus automations. But now that I've synced those, when I go into this, you're going to see that change has actually been reflected. So you can also save as a new template too. So if I come in here, I can make changes and then save directly as a new template. Love that feature. That is absolutely wonderful. But that's just kind of a heads up for you guys. I don't think there was, nothing else crazy. That really is the main update. So please be aware if you're working within either of these two modules, you are going to see some differences between those two. So my recommendation is personally brief your team and let them know how to make edits to these emails. Do you want them done in email templates and sync? Do you want them done directly in the automations? So I would just make sure your team is going to be on the same page for how you want these changes to be made within your company so that you can kind of reduce confusion and frustration when people are looking at different areas and saying different things. All right, we'll see you in the next one.